what we did is we approached people who were here in Kobe during that time, like Fukuoka Sensei and
in my math, mosquito, and malaria. So now that I had the opportunity.
So I'll tell you why, because that is where the problem of my research lies.
So here you have a bounding bookshop.
This is the stepper motor. This is the stepper motor.
You can share for all of us.
So anyway, congratulations on your great achievement. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Aung. I'm a student of KIC, Kobe Institute of Computing, and I'm studying Master of Science Information System. My research is AI-powered mobile application to support the sale of Japanese-style goods by providing cultural information for foreign customers. For the research, I collaborated with Japanese SME company, Gaussian Corporation. So this is the agenda for today's presentation, and I'm going to explain about how to understand the problem and ambition, prototyping, and verification and conclusion of my research. First of all, this is the understanding. This is the brief introduction of collaborated company. They are selling traditional goods and cultural products. Their main customers are foreign visitors, and we can see in the chart 16% of their customers are foreign buyers, and the key message of this company is discover one talent Japan. As the ability to identify the problem, I have a meeting with company supervisor and to understand their overall business model and their challenges. Then I visited to the retail store and directly interviewed to the sales clerk to define their concrete problem. So what problem are happening? When the foreign customer visit to the store, they ask product detail, design, and cultural information, especially in English. So in this case, the sales clerk, they can explain some information of the product, but they are difficult to explain cultural product information in English. Why this problem is happening? Because of the sales clerk, they don't have in-depth cultural background knowledge, and they cannot explain cultural product information in English. Ambition. Ambition is finding the suitable solution to solve the problem. There are some constraints we need to consider to create a solution for their problem, because they have narrow space for the product, and some products are placed in height, and also employees are frequently sharing the place of the product within one day. And this is the existing solution for providing information. We can use the paper, we can develop the catalog, but it has limitation. It cannot cover all feature of product information. So another is the barcode and QR code. This is available for some product, but the product placed in height are difficult to identify their barcode ID and QR code ID. Those are the challenges of using the existing solution. As the proposed solution, I decided to use Imi Classification for providing cultural information in English using Imi Classification mobile app. So how to perform Imi Classification? We will access the mobile phone camera and scan or photograph the product and identify the product name, then provide the cultural information in English. So for the thank you shot, the issue is sales clerks, they are unable to explain cultural product information in English to foreign customer. Possible solution is providing cultural information on those Japanese-style products in English using Imi Classification mobile app. How to enable that solution? For the technology, I use machine learning model and Keras, Python, and also I will develop iOS application because of the user request. For the business model, Corazon, they support and they will use my application. And for the human resources include company supervisor and sales clerk are my targeted user. I need customer to make verification for my prototype. So for the prototyping, before developing the real prototypes, I use that storyboard as the virtual prototyping tool. And also I use that storyboard to introduce my proposed solution to the company. So this storyboard explains the situation of the problem, so what problem they are happening. And the action is we will develop the solution, and this solution provides related information to their sales cloud. The outcome is the benefit of using my application. So the sales cloud can see the information and they can explain to the customer. Finally, the company agree on that proposed solution. Then I start design my system architecture, and my application will run on iPad, and it will identify the product, then provide the related information on that product. And I need Wi-Fi connection because we can see more information on YouTube and their company website. This is the system development process. First, I develop the machine learning model and develop the iOS application. Then I collect customer product information and product testing, and finally try and use at the retail store. So at the first of machine learning, we have to create the image data set. So firstly, I confirm the product list with the company to include in my prototype application, and then I visited to the retail store to collect those product images, and some images are downloaded from their company webpage and internet. Then recite my images. Finally, my dataset includes over 30,000 images for 10 products. For the training environment, first I use my computer with the CPU and run on the Spider environment. Training time took 5 hours. It's time consuming. I want to boost my training speed, so I need GPU. So Google Colab, it supports free GPU, and after the training, it took 1 hour. So training on the Google Colab with the GPU faster than the training on the CPU computer. That's why I choose the Google Colab as the training environment. After the training, I visualize my model accuracy. This graph we call learning curve in machine learning. And we can see in the graph, the blue line shows my model learn 100% on the trained data set, and the orange line shows my model understand over 90% on the test data set. Then I made the testing my model accuracy on the mobile application. The classification on that product, its classification accuracy is over 90% correctly classified. And also many research papers describe if we achieve our accuracy around 90%, it is acceptable. That's why I satisfy on the accuracy, and I start develop iOS application using the Xcode. I use the Xcode because of those features. It is fast execution, easy to create interface, and also Swift language, and math-based iOS simulator. We can use the simulator iOS iPad device without using our physical mobile phone. And the next step is collecting Gaussian information. First, I interview to the sales cloud to understand, to know what kind of information they really need, and I interview to the foreign customer to understand their requirement when they see the Gaussian product. And then I make the list those challenge questions. Then I collect those information from the internet and their company website. Then this information was approved by the company supervisor. And finally, I store that information in a JSON file to integrate with the mobile application. So the next step is the verification. So for the verification include 3 parts. One is the functional testing, performance testing, and user verification. The functional testing I did at the retail store, all of the function of identifying, providing information, and integration to YouTube and their company webpage successfully work. And performance testing also done at the retail store. This is the classification accuracy result. The x-axis is the customer product name, and y-axis is the classification accuracy on that product. So how to calculate the accuracy? So number of correct classification by total number of classification. So during the performance testing, I found some incorrect classification result because of differences in product design and differences in background images. But I improved my model accuracy by collecting new product images with different design and different background, then retrain my model. And then again, I visit to the retail store and make the final performance testing. So this graph show the comparison of classification accuracy. The orange line is final performance testing, and its accuracy is higher than the initial performance testing. And the next step is user verification. To make the user verification, I invite the international student of our KIC and Kobe University student, and then we visited to the retail store, and the sales class used my application and explained the cultural product information to foreign student. And also the sales class, they use my application 1 week at the retail store, and they give that kind of feedback to me. So they like that application, and also provided information also met, and YouTube video are also useful. And when they explain to the customer, it is easy to understand. And also they want to add more products to my application. And then I make some survey question to the foreign customer. So 100% of customer reply yes for getting answer from the sales class, and 100% of customer satisfied with the sales class explanation using the application. And 83% of customer, they like the explanation about the product using the video, and 70% of customer reply maybe, because although they like showing the YouTube video, they want to get explanation by the sales class. So this is the customer rating and comment. 83% of foreign customer very satisfied on the application, and 70% of customer satisfied. And also they give some comments. Some customer, they want to get an explanation by the sales class instead of showing thoroughly information on the iPad. And some customer, they like seeing the video than reading text on the iPad. Okay, this is the limitation and future work of my research. For the limitation, current my application cannot easily update product information, and the application cannot identify group of products. For the future work, so we can develop the cloud platform to store cultural product information, because current my application is information is stored in the JSON file and integrated. So if we develop the cloud platform, it is easy to replace with the new information file. And also we can develop the hybrid classification system application using the Imi classification and also barcode identification. So this is the prototype demonstration. Okay, so, I would like to show the demonstration of my prototype application, and I will open the application. This is the home page of my application, and I integrate to the company website, and the company, they can use their website from my application. And for the demonstration of application, I would like to invite my friend Sosome from Botswana as the foreign customer. So
thank you for inviting me.
yeah, thank you for participating. So okay, let's start.
Okay, thank you. I see some products here on the display. There is one cat raising its left hand and the other raising its right hand. Is there any meaning behind the raising of hands by the cats?
Yes, there has a meaning behind that product. So we have an application to provide that cultural information for the customer. So let me use. Yes, the name of that product is Maneki Neko, and this is a lucky draw to get many and good things into our home. And the question of you, why the cat is raising right hand is the male cat, and we use that to make it for our economic fortune and success of running business. Why the cat is raising left hand, it is a female cat, and we use that female cat for inviting many good customers to our business.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, thank you. Now I understand.
Okay.
In that case, I would like to buy the female cat so that I invite more customers to my newly open business.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. So for the demonstration, I would like to show my product application. So we will open the application, and this is the home page of my application, and we will use the device camera and recognize that product. This is the product of my collaborator company, and here we can see the cancer sheet, and those are the information of that product. And also we can see more information on their company web page about that product. And here we can explain by showing that image to the customer. And also the company, they have a YouTube channel. That YouTube channel video are explaining about their product, how to use and how to make their product. Here is the cancer sheet. So this is a short video for explaining how to use the cancer sheet for hair accessory. And this is announced. We can use that video to the customer for the explanation. And also I make some user verification. So visiting to the retail store, and this is the sales clerk of the collaborated company. They use my application at the store and explain about the product to the customer. Now the customer see the product information on the iPad, and now they are asking how to use that product. So the sales clerks are explaining how to make the furoshiki bag, and also they are at the same time they are explaining about the accessory to make that furoshiki bag, so that customer understand and satisfied on this sales clerk explanation. So thank you for watching my product demonstration, and this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.